Hi everyone, it's Dee from Turtle Dove. I'm here with a April collage collaboration, and Creating with Jovi is hosting it. You use the hashtag Spring 2021 and you can upload on April 30th. I'll leave the link to that video to Jovi's channel below for you. So she does this monthly, so anyone, it's an open collaboration. Anyone can take part, and I thought I would take part this month. I have not made a collage since probably primary school, high school, I'm not sure. And I don't really know the rules of collaging. Maybe there aren't any rules, but I just stuck with using illustrations from catalogues and magazines. And I didn't have a real lot. I used the Woolworths little booklet that they put out maybe once a fortnight with just recipes and all their food items and such. And I used a Chemist Warehouse catalogue, and I also used a old rose book. That is actually, I'm using quite a lot of this for journaling as well. So that's where I got my images from. Now the prompts that you had to use this month are flowers, bunnies and favourite insects. Now I had trouble finding insects, so I'll just talk you through what I did. I've made mine because of the flower and bunny prompts. It had to be Easter, and plus the fact that it was April, so I could not help myself. I thought I had to make it magical and put an Easter bunny in there with all the eggs. So I really like how this turned out. I stuck all my images on some black paper stock, and I used 2 sheets for the background from my rose book. I was going to use this image somewhere, but I didn't. So there's actually 2 different images here. One here and one here. And I overlapped them and tore them and then sort of blended it all together. I think that's the whole idea of collaging. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to read up about that. I think anything's the go though. So I found this giant Easter basket, and I placed all the eggs in there that I found. And I found this beautiful Easter bunny holding a big Cadbury egg. So he's behind the basket. It's early morning, Easter morning, and he's out delivering all his eggs. So I think it's quite magical. There's a little bit of Australiana in there. I like, I thought I'd like to hide, you know, little things here and there, blend them in well with the rest of the collage. So I decided to put something a bit quirky, and which is the carrot here growing from in the ground. It's a giant carrot, and on the leaves is the koala, and that's my little Australiana addition to it. I had a lot of trouble finding any insects. I love those metallic green bugs and butterflies, obviously. So I didn't want to overdo it. I had to, from my Chemist Warehouse catalogue, there's a perfume sale. I have lots and lots of bottles of perfume, and I cut them all out, and I made a butterfly with that over here. This butterfly hasn't blended in as well with the rest of the story, but I had to add that. And I came across this pot in one of the Woolworths magazines, I think it was, and this lettuce in there. It's a terracotta pot, and if you look carefully, there's a bumblebee and a couple of crickets peeking through. So I thought that was really, really cute. And I found this 2021 sign, and I put that there as well. And this is an arch, that's the background again. So on this page you can see some white roses, but I covered this side of the rose up and I wanted to continue this arch to make it look like it was coming over onto this page. So Easter Bunny's walking through the arch, and then he's going to go to the front door. Here you can see the roof. So the house is over there. He's going to deliver his eggs. And I really love this grass in the foreground as well. Sort of brings a bit of light to it. So I like how there's dark and light, and some things are out of focus and other things aren't. So if you look carefully, over here is a mermaid, which is my quirkiness. It doesn't fit at all, but I love mystical things, so I wanted to add her. She just appeared as if by magic. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. And what I did is I tore the side of the page, not everywhere, but then I used some, I got this tip from Jovi actually, I've seen her doing it with her collaging. I just coloured in the white bits so that it just blends through, and I'll show you what I mean. I haven't done it down the bottom here. So I'm going to take this green because it's so much lighter over here, and all I do is colour them in, and they tend to blend well. And if the green's a bit too bright, I can always go over it with a darker colour, and that way you don't get any harsh lines. But I really enjoyed this. The longest process was actually cutting and tearing and finding all the images. So then once I did that, the fun bit began, and I just placed everything on the table and tried to like rearrange everything until I was happy with it. And some parts were a little bit tricky, like the Easter basket, but I really like how I made the Easter basket giant, because Easter Bunny has a lot of eggs to deliver, so he can't have a small basket. It had to be a magical giant basket. And I don't know, I know that when I came across the carrot, I know bunnies like carrots, so that had to go in there. So that is just my quirky imagination. I'm a big kid at heart. So I really like how that turned out. Now I hope I haven't missed anything. And I hope you can see the mermaid over here. She's just overlooking the garden, thinking how wonderful it is. So that's it, guys. Do go and check Jovi's channel out, and she'll have the link to everybody who's taking part in the collaboration. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of it. It's my very first. I was a little bit nervous, but I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. It took me about 3 hours. I just spent an evening after tea and just, yeah, sat and had a really nice relaxing crafting session. Okay everyone, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.